We begin with the devastating loss of 4 of Houston's bravest. Hundreds of people lined up to salute the ambulances carrying the 3 men and 1 woman killed today in the line of duty.
That procession made its way through Southwest Houston as Mayor Parker broke the news.
There is nothing we can do that will heal the hurt that we all feel today.
The city has released the names of the fallen firefighters. They are 35-year-old Captain Matthew Renaud, 41-year-old Robert Beebe, 29-year-old Robert Garner, and 24-year-old Ann Sullivan.
The fire chief says it's believed the structure of the Southwest Inn collapsed on the firefighters who had rushed into the building thinking there were people trapped inside.
We will have more on that investigation in a moment, but first let's go to Doug Miller, who is live at the scene.
Doug, clearly this was a dangerous fire right from the beginning.
And it still is right now. Bathed in floodlights behind me, you can see what is left of the hotel that burned down here today. Firefighters are still over there, still looking for hot spots, making sure this blaze does not erupt again. And many of these firefighters, Houston firefighters, came here voluntarily, just drove here on their own so that the men and women who actually fought this blaze could go someplace, get some rest, leave this sad place, and begin to grieve. What you're witnessing here is not just a fire.
Today is going to go down in the history of the Houston Fire Department as the worst day in the history of the Houston Fire Department, the greatest loss of lives.
As the first firefighters arrived just after noon, the flames they faced were already intense, already spreading rapidly.
The entire thing was caught on fire. On top, there was smog just everywhere.
Hotel guests say they saw the blaze break out in the restaurant, and some of them heard an explosion.
All of a sudden you hear a loud boom. The sound sounded like a cannon going off. I mean, it was so loud.
The flames gushed into the attic, and from there they raced through the entire hotel. Firefighters battling the blaze on the hottest day of the year repeatedly called for help, calling in 5 alarms for more manpower.
You walk in, average fire at our temperature is going to be about 500 to 600 degrees. You gear up, your body temperature, you're going to be at that place of exhaustion. Probably within 10 minutes.
Within minutes, 2 firefighters had been critically injured and rushed away in ambulances. At some point, amid the smoky chaos, the roof collapsed, and a team of firefighters inside the burning building was trapped. And the word spread that someone had died.
I feel just awful because I was there and he was trying to save everyone, and it just like it hurts. It hurts my heart, honestly.
Only later did the magnitude of the disaster become clear, that this fast-spreading blaze had claimed the lives of more firefighters than any other fire in Houston history.
I ask for every Houstonian to offer their prayers for the families of these fallen firefighters, but also to take a moment to think about what the job of a firefighter is and the dangers that they face every day.
It is important to note that this is a place of tragedy, not just for the Houston Fire Department, but also for the Houston Police Department. It was at this very same hotel back one day in 1999 that Officer Troy Blando was shot to death. He died in the parking lot of this very same hotel. And now this hotel is burned to the ground, claiming the lives of 4 Houston firefighters. Reporting live from Southwest Houston, Doug Miller, KHOU 11 News.